So with all that kind of in mind, I wanted to wrap this up with a few key takeaways. So the first one is navigating engineering as a woman. So I'm really only speaking from my experience here, but it's that your voice matters. So you are not just standing up for yourself, you're also a champion for other women that will come after you. There's that saying that's like, if you give a man a fish, you can feed him for a day, but if you teach him to fish, then you can feed him like for the rest of his life or something like that. And I think that that kind of mindset applies really nicely to diversity in STEM, where if you can teach, in the case of like the gender dimension, if you can teach men to be aware that women not only exist, but that we are designers, we are engineers, we are pilots and UAV operators, then that opens their perspective, and you'll build that allyship, and then they will help other men to see that perspective as well. So you're not taking on all the work yourself, you're getting other people, you're building that leverage and getting other people to help you. The second tip in terms of standing out in your career, and this is again what's really worked for me, is to keep asking why. So my catchphrase is keep asking why until you're either satisfied with the answer or you know what needs to change. So if you keep asking why, then you'll find out either the reason why things are the way they are, or someone won't be able to give you an answer because you'll ask why and why and why again, and eventually you'll realize that there's something that needs to be fixed. And this curiosity and desire to solve problems and to not accept what people tell you at face value is definitely something that people compliment me on and recognize as one of my attributes, and it's really kind of been the pivotal thing, I guess, in my all of my roles. So that's helped me stand out, at least, so something to consider. And then the last point here in terms of making connections, and this is to attend events, workshops, webinars like this that you actually care about. So I've definitely been guilty of trying to go to so many different events and like get involved in everything. And especially with COVID, I know there's a lot of free workshops happening, and it's tempting to dabble, in everything. But really focus in on like one specific hobby or industry that you're really passionate about and you want to meet people in. And then attend these events, like ask questions, even in the Zoom, if it's in a Zoom chat, ask questions to people, like reach out to people. If someone asks a question and you're like, hey, that was a great question, I really, like where your perspective, can we chat about this further? People are generally pretty open to connecting with you if you can find that one point of commonality. That would be my advice for that. So that's all I have for today. I hope that this was valuable to you. And thanks again, Emerge SFU, for putting on this event. And I'm really excited to hear the rest of the speeches.